Welcome everyone. We'll be getting started in just a few minutes. I just wanted to give people a chance to get logged in and to get settled. But while they're logging in, just want to introduce myself. My name is Armando, and I'm with VIP Digital Media. We are a Houston-based local internet marketing company, and we just wanted to share this webinar with you today, entitled "The Three Secrets to Explosive Business Growth This Year." Even when the economy stinks, businesses know that business building secrets are still booming. And so before we get started, just want to let you know that I will be sending you a link to this recording, of this presentation. So there's really no need for you to take intense notes. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to shoot me an email at the end of this presentation. I'll have my email, my phone number. So if you want to, pick up the phone, give me a direct call. I have no problem with taking some time out of my schedule to answer any questions that you may have. Again, my name is Armando, and I'm with VIP Digital Media. And today I've got the great pleasure to be talking with you about three effective ways to ignite business growth this year, regardless of whether the economy is booming or busting. Now, we've got a lot of great content to cover, so let's go ahead and jump right into that. Now, you might be surprised that this presentation is limited to just three ways to spur growth. Well, as it happens, really, there are only three ways for a business to truly grow. And that's seriously. Number one, but before I introduce this three serious ways, I want to again introduce myself and just kind of give you a little bit more detail about my background. Now, I don't know exactly everything about growing a business, but I had a lot of experience starting this particular company, and I've been fortunate to have some significant success in my career as an entrepreneur. And I'm going to share with you the secrets that I have used personally to grow my business using the internet. And so you may be wondering why you should be listening to me, but in this presentation, I am going to share with you coveted secrets that top Fortune 500 companies are using currently to grow their business on the internet and create massive profits. And also to help you avoid making some of the mistakes that I and other business owners have made while launching our businesses on the internet. Now, the other thing I wanted to share with you is that I love business, and everyone who knows me knows that I always think about business, read about business, and literally talk about it all the time. And so I definitely want you to understand that I'm not someone who's just doing this just fly by night, but I'm really, really seriously involved in developing my business as I want to be in terms of helping you develop your business. Okay, so that's just a little bit about me, but I know you're not here to learn my biography, but I'm pretty sure you're here wanting to learn the secrets to exploding your business this year. So we're definitely going to get back to that at hand. Now, as I've mentioned, one of the ways, or the three fundamental ways to grow your business, number one is to get more customers. Number one is to get more customers. I know that seems obvious, but most people you can be surprised by the way they're doing it, that they may not be getting the full reward on their marketing efforts. Now, number two is to get I'm sure that most business owners are always asking this question: how to get customers to buy even more, right? We're definitely going to talk about that. But don't worry, I'm going to go into greater detail on how you can actually do these things. But for now, the concept is that we want to double the return or triple the return per customer. If a typical customer buys from you once per month, you can literally double the size of your business just by getting them to purchase twice per month. Method number three, getting customers to spend more per transaction. If a typical purchase is $5 per transaction at your business, how can you get them to purchase $6? Now, you're probably thinking that, these are very basic, obvious strategies, but please don't overlook them because they are so simple. The reality is, there is a real power in their simplicity. Now, let me walk you through an example. Let's say that your business has 100 customers and they buy on average 5 items from you, and the average value of these transactions is 10 bucks. That would mean that you would have a business doing literally 5,000 in revenue. Now let's say that you focus, on each of these three areas, and you are able to achieve 20% in achievement. So now you have 120 customers at 6 transactions on average, and an average sale price is $12, that is literally $8,640 in total revenue for your business. Now, that's growth of literally 73% just by improving by 20% in each of these three key areas. That's the power of compounding. By making improvements in each of these key areas, you are literally achieving accelerated business growth. Now, unfortunately, most people, their reaction when they hear this, that the three ways of growth is duh, that's so obvious. But sometimes it's like, they dismiss the idea because of its simplicity. Well, if you're looking for three hard ways to grow your business, I'm pretty sure that I can come up with something. But hopefully, I know that you and I are smarter than that and realize that every opportunity that a business has to grow is very important. And this is usually the three main areas. So, I ask that you just keep an open mind and just stick with me. The next question you're probably asking at this point is, okay, how exactly do I do these things? Well, we're going to get into full detail on that. Just like the three ways to grow your business are powerful because of their simplicity, I have found that there are certain things that most businesses can do in each of these areas that are relatively simple but yet very powerful, and typically the results can be outstanding. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the next slide. Again, just recapping, let's start with strategy number one. We want to get more customers. The way we do that is by driving more inbound traffic to your website. By inbound traffic, I mean qualified prospects who either need or want what you have to sell and are in active pursuit of it. I specifically say to your website versus your store or having them call you, because I believe that in today's market, most consumers start the buying process by visiting a business website to get more information. So, how do you drive more traffic to your website? You can leverage proven trackable forms of internet marketing like search engine optimization, email marketing, social media, and mobile marketing. Now let's start with SEO, or search engine optimization. Search engine optimization is the process of improving the visibility of your website or web page in search engine rankings via, unpaid, which refers to natural or organic search results. Now, a lot of people don't know exactly what I mean when I say natural or organic search results, but let me share with you a screenshot to show you what I mean. Here's a search engine results page known as the SERPs, and you can see by the arrows that I've drawn up on the page here that the paid or sponsored links are at the top and on the right sidebar, and the organic results are to the left lower. It's important that you understand the difference. The sponsored results are paid for by somebody. These are paid advertisements that cost someone to show up there. Now, whereas the organic results are the results that Google believes are the best match for the search term that your prospect or customer typed into Google. Nobody can pay to be there. These organic results are what we're trying to impact with search engine optimization. We are trying to get your site to rank highly for the specific keywords that you are trying to target. Why focus on SEO? Well, the stats on this slide should help explain the importance. As you can see, everyone and their family members are literally online, and most people start each web browsing session with a search engine result, typically on Google, Bing, and Yahoo. Almost 77% of searchers choose organic over paid listings, and 67% choose organic search results when making a purchase, which is why organic click through generates almost 25% higher sales conversions than the typical pay per click ads. As you can see, organic results, the unpaid listings, are where it's definitely at right now. If you can get your website to show up on the top of the organic results, you're essentially in pole position as a business. More buyers will see your website and become customers. Now, next is email marketing. Email marketing is often overlooked by businesses because they don't want to be known as spammers. Well, I'm not advocating that you spam everyone, but I am insisting that email marketing is a tool that every business should use to grow their business. Now, I want you to understand that the reason why we're putting SEO, search engine optimization, explain how what it is, and then lead into email marketing is because the goal is to rank your website, in terms of specific keywords that you're wanting to focus on. And so when the traffic is hitting your page, you have an opportunity to capture a prospect's contact information, whether it be their name and email, or name, email, and phone number. And it's very important because most of the time, out of 10 prospects who hit your page, 8 of them are really doing a search, information gather. 2 of them may be ready to buy. So you need to have a system that is going to capture their contact information. The whole point, I'm sure you don't care, I know I don't care about just having a website ranking on the top of a keyword if no one is opting in into my website. The main thing is, the whole reason why you want to rank for a specific keyword is because you want to be able to capture contact information of your prospects. And that's where email marketing comes in, because once you have captured the contact's name, their number, and their phone number, you're able now to send out information, and of course, or communication, and start building that relationship with your prospects. And as a matter of fact, it's the most cost-effective internet marketing channel that exists. According to the Direct Marketing Association, email returns over $40 per every dollar invested. Where else can you get that kind of return? And I am very serious, and they are not kidding. Email is very important. People might not answer your call. They may not, return your call. They may not answer the door when you go to their house or you knock on their door. But I can guarantee it. They have their email, and they will have it potentially for the rest of their life. So if you have their email in your database, they may not be responding to you, but be guaranteed, or be understand that when you're sending out email to your prospects, the list, they're getting it. Now, done properly, by adhering to the unwritten rules of adding value in every email and being respectful of your audience time and cluttered inbox, you will be welcome in your prospects and customers' inbox, and you will drive new customer growth. You just cannot help not do that. Now, next is social media marketing, and this is again the third step. This is so important to the business growth, exploding your business this year, because you have SEO to drive traffic to your website. You have email marketing to capture their contact information, and now in the email, you're actually driving your prospects to your social media network. So make sure that there's no doubt that I'm sure you've heard that social media is making a big buzz, and it's definitely something that's going to really last for a lifetime. But again, there's a lot of good reasons for that, though. Social media marketing is one of the most important business trends of our lifetime right now, and it presents amazing opportunities for you to get new customers, into your marketing funnel. In fact, your buyers now expect that you will have a social media presence to engage with. And if you fall short of their expectations, they're going to be more likely to spend their money with the other guy down the street. Look at these statistics. Buyers literally want to interact with brands on social media sites. You can either join the conversation, or you can let competitors do all the talking. It's literally going to be up to you. More important to mention, buyers reward brands that have a presence on a variety of social networks. So if you haven't already, it's time to engage a social media strategy for your business today. Next is mobile marketing. As I mentioned before, the strategy is, if you don't have your website, you want to start using search engine optimization to rank your websites for the targeted keywords in your niche respectively, so that when traffic is hitting your page, you have an opportunity to capture their name and email and phone number. And the reason why I said phone number is because now, as you're sending emails to your prospects, in your emails you're sending them to your Facebook, your LinkedIn, your Twitter, your Google Plus, Pinterest. There's a lot of different social media sites that people look for you to see if you're on there. And again, the big reason why they're doing that is because they're looking for social credibility. What are other people saying about you, right? Now, and that's a powerful thing. But mobile marketing is a very, very powerful technique to be using, because when you send out a text message, literally, it almost has, if not, it has 100% open rate, because a lot of the times it will be, on their display. So when they look at their phone, they actually see who it's coming from, what it's about, and then of course they can click the link on it to go to wherever it is you're sending them. So that's a very powerful thing. Another way to just be driving traffic back to your site to promote your offers, to promote your deep discounts, or just for any new information that you want them to know about. So again, what I want to cover here quickly is the definition of mobile marketing. Mobile marketing is a set of marketing practices that enables organizations to communicate and engage with their audience in an interactive and relevant manner through any mobile device or network. And ready or not, the world has become mobile. Now, the growth of mobile marketing is literally breathtaking. And for example, location-based marketing. Now, if you're on this webinar, it has to be for some reason because you're either a dentist, a chiropractor, hairstylist, I think I just said dentist, but a real estate professional, someone who typically works in a specific location. This is something for you. That marketing that is targeted to an audience based on a specific location is projected to grow to almost 6 billion in revenue in 2015. That was literally $0 in 2009. So the popularity of mobile marketing is being fueled by two things: buyer habits, which we've already talked about, and equally important, results. Businesses that have adopted mobile marketing strategies are seeing mind-blowing results and response rates. According to a study commissioned by Burrell Associates, some restaurants are literally seeing up to 65% redemption rates for their real-time geo-targeted ads. Geo-targeted being location-specific ads. Now imagine having almost 65% of your prospects responding to your marketing campaigns. That's absolutely going to blow away literally other forms of advertising. According to research from MobiThinking.com, mobile ad spending worldwide is predicted to reach almost 20 billion in 2015. And as you can see on this chart, there were over 234 billion, and that's what it be, mobile advertising impressions in the fourth quarter of 2011 alone. So that's steaming hot. That is a huge number, and it's going to continue to grow at an astronomical rate. And if you don't believe me, if you watch TV, I'm sure you're seeing ads for smartphones. iPhone, the new iPhone that just came, iPhone 5 or something. The Android. There's just countless and countless of new mobile technology coming out, and better smartphone technology too, to where people are not only able to receive text messages, but they're able to go to specific websites and be able to conduct transactions. So that's very, very important to take into account. So again, mobile marketing like this is taking off like a rocket, and it's time for you to get your business on track. Now, here's another way to increase your customer base. You want to improve the effectiveness of your promotional efforts. Again, going back and tweaking your ads, tweaking your headline, tweaking your offer, making sure you have a strong call to action, things that traditional marketing has always been good at, but now you bring in that same strategy and techniques online. And if you're spending all this time and energy on marketing, you had better make sure that your ads are actually working and that you are constantly trying to improve them. Unfortunately, you cannot fall asleep in this area. Now, how do you do that? You can get in touch with your inner bean counter. You need to get cozy with Google Analytics. The beauty of online marketing is that anything can be tracked and measured, which means that you can constantly perform small tests to see what works best. So taking a magnifying glass out and sorting through the reporting from your last email campaign or ad campaign so that you can learn from the data and find something new to test and improve upon. This should be a continuous process at your business. And again, I know a lot of you are probably not in that position. By definition, small businesses are strapped for cash. And so that's where partnering up with VIP Digital Media can help give you that advantage that you over your competitors who are not using internet marketing or are trying to do it themselves but are just clueless on where to begin and how to get the process started. Or alternatively, you can find new channels through which to promote your business. Again, you can explore social media, You can set up an email marketing account with Aweber or Constant Contact. And again, there are new marketing channels that are constantly being developed each and every day. Some with exponential potential. You should set aside a little time and budget to for exploration and experimentation. Now, again, we haven't mentioned yet. I should include in this webinar. If not this one, there will be another webinar coming out that's just going to be all about online classified sites, and that is powerful. Next, you want to remove the risk associated from buying from you. Anytime a customer goes to make a purchase, they are continuously or subconsciously weighing the risk versus the reward factors in their mind. If the perceived risk is higher than the reward, then they won't buy. It's that simple. Carefully look at the way you are marketing your offers. Are you reducing the risk associated with buying from you as much as possible? The best way to do this is to stand behind your products or services with a strong guarantee. Next, the final strategy that I want to share with you for growing your customer base, which almost all businesses can take advantage of, is especially professional service businesses, is to grow your reputation as an expert. If all other things are equal, people will typically buy from the person that they believe to be the greatest expert. So how do you build your reputation as an expert? Well, number one, it's all about creating and sharing content that displays your knowledge and experience. Webinars, as the one that you're on right now, are a great way to do this. They are inexpensive to produce, easy to deliver, and can be delivered to a massive audience. Another way to build your reputation as an expert is to send a regular newsletter to your customers and prospects. Every business should send a regular newsletter. And finally, create educational or training videos and downloads that your prospects and customers can access from your website. Video in particular is an amazingly cheap, easy, and ineffective way to reach a massive audience. Video consumption online is soaring. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the second way to grow your business, getting your customers to buy more often. Number one, the most important first step you can take here is to make it a priority, an absolute priority, to be building your list. I'm always shocked to see that most businesses spend literally no time building their customer email and mailing list. Literally, this is one of the pet peeves I have when I'm working with a new business owner or getting someone started, and that is they never take the time to build an email list, or I mean just a list of whether it be mailing or email, period. When this is probably the single most valuable thing that you can do for your business. Marketing legend Dan Kennedy says that customers generally don't stop buying from you because they are unhappy with your products or service, but rather because they have forgotten about you. The greatest mistake that you can be doing is if you don't is if that you could be doing this if you don't have a list. You can easily get in touch with people to remind them about your products or offers. So again, the greatest mistake that most business owners are doing is that they're not taking time to build their list. You need to build your list every single day and send out frequent promotional messages to let your list know that they are always, and make sure that they're always aware of the products and services that you have to offer. Use scarcity in your messages, such as limited time or quantity offers, to get your customers to take action now. As you can see in this ad, the offer is a deep discount, but for one day only. Scarcity like this drives sales. Reason being is because people typically procrastinate. And until you help your customer make a decision to buy now, they're not. So you have to learn how to set up deals and set up offers that get your customer interested, get their attention, and get them to make a decision that they want to buy from you versus your competitor and take action. Whatever you do, but remember, don't let them forget about you. Here are some other ideas that you can take advantage to stay on top. You want to set up an autoresponder. This is basically emails that are sent out automatically so that you're always staying in touch on autopilot and that they know all about your products and services. I'm telling you, this is fantastic. recapping, when somebody, your website's in position based on keyword optimization, prospects hit your website, there you give them an offer or a special promotion or something of value, so they opt in into your email campaign, and then your emails and text messages begin to go out automatically. That way leaves gives gives you the hands off ability to focus on other things, but yet your marketing is going out. Autoresponders are one of the most powerful and underused, utilized tools a small business can use to grow their business. I am telling you, I am telling you, I am telling you, this is the key to creating massive profits. You can write the email sequence once, put it on autopilot, and know that you are following up with your prospects and customers all the time. Make sure to broadcast your message through every available channel, not just one or two. Some people only look at Facebook once a month, others look at email every hour. Make sure to use a variety of channels to make sure you aren't missing anyone. Send out birthday and holiday cards to your prospects and customers. Old tactics like this were powerful, but they're even more powerful in today's digital media world. And finally, the last approach I'd like to share with you is to get your customers to buy more often is a focus on service. Again, when you can deliver customer service, people will buy more often because it's just easier. They feel good about that. Again, you want to focus on service. That is the key thing. Unfortunately, service is a lost art in today's business world. If you focus on creating a culture of service excellence at your business, you can easily stand out ahead and shoulders above your competition. And when you do, be sure to capture testimonials from your happy customers and share them with the world. Testimonials are a form of social proof that make it easier for people to buy from you. They get more comfortable. And I think great service and great testimonials are the cheapest form of marketing, maybe the most effective. Okay, the last major strategy is to get customers to spend more with you per transaction. Now, the secret question that the obvious question that everybody asks, how do you do this? Well, number one, you have to have an automated system that automatically upsells, cross sells, and bundles your products and services together. I'm sure you're familiar with this. We've all seen this, right? Do you want fries with that? No. What do you say? If you say no, the cashier's feeling is not hurt if you choose not to. Would you like to supersize your meal today? Classic cross-sell and upsell techniques that should be used in every business. Bundle your products and services together can give a great discount for purchasing them. You can bundle your products and services together and give a great discount for purchasing them that way. Who's the master at this? If you've ever been into a Costco, you know you can't buy one of anything. The way they can offer such a low price is by getting everyone to buy in bulk. You are getting a deal, but you are spending a lot more per transaction to get it. Very powerful stuff. Another powerful strategy that we're all familiar with is using coupons that only apply once a customer has reached a certain spending threshold. As seen here from Nike, save 20%, but only on purchases of $125 or more. And finally, every business should have a high-end priced premium version of their products or services that they offer a payment plan for. Selling just a handful of really premium priced products can do wonders for your profitability. And there's always a segment of customers that actually wants to spend more to make sure they're getting the best. And I love those customers, and so should you. Don't deny them the opportunity. Now, to close out this presentation, I'm going to leave you with some tips that have worked for me in my career as an entrepreneur. Okay, has been a huge one for me. I've always been a big believer in the power of technology to make businesses more efficient and more profitable. Small businesses in particular need to look for every advantage to save time, cut costs, and get more done with every hour of the day. That's exactly what technology can do for you. So make sure you take advantage of all the great tools that are out there. Okay, maybe it's a little bit hokey, but this expression has always helped me put things in perspective. Into perspective. How do you eat a whale? Well, one bite at a time. Building and growing a business is a long-term process. It is all about taking a bunch of small steps, and I would suggest taking them quickly. Pick one or two things and get started today, and don't quit. Role models have helped me in so many ways I couldn't possibly count the ways. I simply cannot stress enough the value of role models. I mean, you just all you need to do is just find somebody. They are easy to find, and most, if not, will be gratified at your request for guidance. And even if you don't establish a personal relationship, with somebody, you can still be on the lookout for businesses that are doing a great job executing these strategies, and just observe them, watch them, and take notes. I mean, you're going to learn from them if they're being successful and they've been around, or they continue to gain, eh, you know, um, brand recognition. Clearly, they're doing something. You need to do your homework. So again, lastly, one of the most important lessons I've ever learned again is to keep things simple. Is to break down how I view my business into three phases. So again, if you think about your business in these three phases, which is basically you want to provide customer service. You want to make sure that you are offering premium products that people can purchase in payments, and also use technology. These are great ways to literally again grow your business quickly this year. And again, always be looking for ways to grow in these areas, and your business will grow. Okay. Now, again, we've made it. Hopefully, everybody made it to this webinar. But again, that's the end of this presentation. And again, I hope I've really been helpful, and I really look forward to being able to answer any of your questions in more detail. If you like, you can just shoot me an email again at Armando at VIP Domination, and or you can pick up the phone, give me a call, and so I can take some time out of my schedule to sit down with you and be able to go in more detail on how we can actually apply these technologies into your business. Again, so just please take what you've learned and apply one thing today, one thing tomorrow, and don't stop until your business is taking off like a rocket. I guarantee you can find a way to improve each of these three keys to grow your business at least 25%. Now, let's open it up for questions. And again, shoot me an email, and I look forward to talking to you soon.